all, spring appraisal notices are on their way to homeowners throughout Texas. And like years of past, they're like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But what we do know is that if there's some point of contention with the valuation, you do have the right to protest your appraisal in hopes of receiving a more favorable one. So for those seeking to go this route, I want to share with you some things that you should know. You can protest your property tax valuation. According to the Texas Comptroller's website, anyone is eligible to actually protest their property tax evaluation as long as you do so within the timeline provided. So it's usually 30 days after the valuation is sent to you. So you may protest if you disagree with the appraisal district value or any of the appraisal district's actions concerning your property. So if you're dissatisfied with the ARB's finding, you have the right to appeal the ARB's decision. Now, here's what you want to be clear on. You only have until the date, 30 days from the date that the letter was sent, not from when you received it. Many people miss that. If you want to protest your district's appraisal of your property, you're going to be required to fill out a notice of protest form. You'll also be required to present any additional information to your county appraisal review board. So according to the state, the information you have to provide is the correct form, which is notice of protest form, your contact information like address, property description, your appraisal district account number, reasons for protesting, your discerned value of the property, and any additional information you think is important. So you also will decide on the type of hearing that you prefer, in person, by telephone, or a written affidavit, your preferred method of receiving a notice of hearing, mail, certified mail, or email, and then your signature. So again, what's really important to know is the filing deadline. If you're planning to contest your appraisal, it's better to do so as soon as possible. The deadline to file a protest in Texas is May 15th, or within 30 days after the appraisal district sent the letter. Again, emphasizing after they sent the letter, not when you received it. So keep that in mind. It's very important because people miss it all the time. If you miss a deadline, it can mean that you're forced to give up your right to protest your property's taxable value. So some exceptions do apply to this if you're in the military, if you're traveling for work or something like that. So you could file for a late property tax protest if that's your case. Once you've submitted your tax valuation form, you'll receive a written notice detailing the time, place, and subject matter of both an informal and formal hearing. Informal hearings are where most of the disputes are settled. So during that time, you as a property owner must make a cohesive and really effective argument for why their valuation should be changed. And in a formal hearing, as a property owner and an appraisal will speak before a 3-person panel. Afterward, the panel will make a decision on the fate of the property. So it's worth noting that thorough research and evidence is pertinent. It must be provided for the informal and formal hearings. So I hope this is helpful. Just remember, we're always here for you. Angela Arquella with Great Texas Homes, your realtor and community leader.